Today we have Timothy Earle with us. Timothy is Emeritus Professor of Anthropology at Northwestern University, also previously served as a member of the HRAF board. Tim, can you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
I'm an anthropological archaeologist with strong interest in comparative work. And so I was really excited when I was asked to be a member of the board and enjoyed working in that wonderful house in my background, in our
It is a
backgrounds.
great place. We're speaking to you today from that same building. Um, and so you've been using HRAF for a while. Did you have experience with the paper files in the beginning?
I certainly did. In fact, that was one of the key points in my undergraduate career. Taking a course with Yvonne Vogt at Harvard on religion, he required the use of HRAF to answer three key questions. And working with those paper files was really magical. It gave me a full experience of the depth of the database.
Can you tell us, broadly speaking, how you've used HRAF resources in what capacity?
I've used it in teaching, uh, using Vogt's model in kind of signature classes for me on leadership and on history of human technologies, each requiring three questions, but then following up with something I wasn't required to do, with a mini ethnography on any modern problem linked to the topic that we were looking at.
Have you also used HRAF as a researcher in addition to your teaching?
I have never done original research with HRAF, but it has been absolutely essential for my career because archaeology is simply the skeletal remains of human societies. And it is only through ethnography that we have an understanding of the probable dynamics and relationships that we are trying to investigate with the archaeological data. Therefore, when I start with a research project, I start with reading what kind of comparative work has been done on, let's say, specialization. Peregrine's work on the role of textiles and chiefdoms was critical to me. Rich Blanton's work on state societies, equally important. And I have always emphasized to my students, gee, you better get going with HRAF research, though I've never done that myself. It's always been that background, which has been essential for setting the projects up.
That's wonderful. It's great that you've taken such an interdisciplinary approach to the databases as well, using ethnography and archaeological data in combination. Can you tell us anything you'd like to say about our 75th anniversary? Anything sort of general about HRAF that you'd like to share?
75 is an impressive thing. I turned 75 today, which I mean not today,
Oh,
but this year, which
oh,
means that I'm as old as the organization. And to sustain your position for such a long period of time shows the basis of its role. Now, I feel that anthropology has always had a double purpose. One is detailed studies of individual societies, and the other, the understanding of that variability. In essence, what is possible and how they're created. Therefore, when I think of HRAF now, I think of it as a tool for the future, actually, for the next 75 years. And I know how archaeology is increasingly taking over a central role in terms of the comparative look at traditional human societies. And that's simply because modern societies now really are developing into a single global case in which there's extraordinary variability, but it is very different from the relative high degree of independence of the cases that really only HRAF can recognize. So any topic I want to look at, how it varies, how it developed through time, HRAF provides the foundation for that. It is, I think, the most important contribution of anthropology in the 20th century, and I hope it will continue, especially in its use by archaeologists.
Oh, thank you so much. We surely hope the very same. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's been great to be with you.
Thank you.